Hi, welcome to Gritty's Race and Resto. Sunday Funday. Bit of an update for the week. Okay, I'll get my coffee. Right, we have till next Sunday morning to have this running. We'll go into that in a sec. So we took Kurt's lovely car for a drive last night, Joe and I. And the tune isn't too far out, a little rich on cold start. So what we've done was we opened up the exhaust manifold. So because we put the V-band on, we got to open up the exhaust manifold quite a bit, different size turbo, different flow on idle, blah, blah, blah. Wound some boost out of it, had 15 pound in it before, it's now at about 11 and a half. So I wound some out, so it's a little rich in top. It comes out about 10.8. This car's got no 2 sensor in the dash. All right. So it's got an innovate and it's got a boost gauge in the heat events. So yeah, I end up polishing the lobster back. I'm still trying to get a hold of, trying to do this stuff the best way I possibly can. This thing's going to need some other things like some other braided lines and stuff now that we've got a little bit of braid. May end up going a little bit further. We'll see what Kurt wants to do. Now, fun fact for all you E30 guys, this bypass line, so this is okay, I'll get in here so you can actually see it. So that is your bleeder line, and it comes out the side here, comes up, comes into the top of the tank. This was blocked. Never had any issues with this car ever, and this was actually blocked here. So I ended up having to pressurise the bottle to blow it back out, so this will need a new header tank at some stage in the not too distant future. Right, so we took it for a drive last night, and it probably needs a small top up on coolant, yes. Still has some in there, but it's at its lower point. All right, so yeah. Last 2 weeks just playing with Kurt's car. I just potter along. Most people that know who I am understand that I don't rush anything, because every time I rush stuff, you make mistakes. So yeah, come up okay. I'm quite happy with that. All the leads and stuff seem to not be getting too hot, and this Turbo X coating's awesome. So yeah, he's got himself another sticker. He's always got stickers in the car. It's a beautiful little car. So yeah, we're hoping made about 200 kilowatts at the tyre before, and it had a 3076, just a shitbox Japanese, like Chinese one. It wasn't Japanese, definitely wasn't. And now it's got the Pulsar on it. So it's got a G25 550 internal gate one. We've got the boost controller down here, so we can turn the T up if we want. We'll put on the dyno as soon as Adam's ready down at Joust Tech and give it a quick touch up on the tune. Tomorrow I might jump in the morning with the laptop. I'll pull a little bit of idle fuel out. I'll put a little bit in at, say, 2,000, between 1,800 and 2,600. It's a little lean, runs in the 15s, but it's still at 10 inches of vacuum. So it's not like it's coming on boost. Just in the lower ends of the vacuum, it's still a little lean. So we'll add a little. Right, on to the next stuff. Rightio. We still got a light on in here? Yeah, here we go. So this car's got to be running. Painted the whole interior. Now, 5/8 fuel line, bulkhead fittings, P clamps all the way, and runs through the firewall to there. Now, the legalities that I can find on any of the race sites that I look on, like any of the race like the rule books I can find for any kind of like track day kind of cars, because this is all this is a street registered track car. It's not a race car, it's just a street registered track car. Just can't have any joins inside the cabin. Yeah, shit everywhere at the moment. So I like 4-spoke wheels, just to give you an idea. So we painted the car, hold on. There goes the light. Give me a sec. Rightio. So roll cage's back in. I've got to do a little bit of cleaning, just some of the shit from under the hood lining. Now, hood lining staying in because this car in April is going to Ultima Streetcar Challenge. Right, so the Optima Ultimate Streetcar Challenge is run by Street Machine. So this car's entering into that. So we've still got to take off the Toyo R888s and put on some 200 treadwear that are street legal. All right, so we painted all the inside, put the roll cage back in. I've got some door trims to change because these are blue and these were custom. They go with the custom interior, which will be up for sale hopefully later in the week. I have to put a Velo fix back in here, run a positive lead. The battery's going under here. I'll do a video of that during the week. Have an Optima battery to go in the car, so it'll be nice and short. Under that side of the seat pan is actually a big exhaust system, hence why I'm going to put the battery under this side, kind of balance out the weight and everything else the way we're set up. So the boot fit out is done. There's a little bit of wire in there, there's a fuel pump, there's a cell, and it's got a sender that'll go to the dash. Everything else is done. I need a 20mm P-clamp to go there. That's about it. Right, so we're happy there. Now, I'm on to the wiring at the moment. I don't mind wiring. Wiring's all right. It has its Davies Craig controller stuck to the dash. Yes, I screwed it straight there, and all you e30 guys, there's no cracks in this dash. Yeah, we won't mention that again. Yeah, put the isolator switch in today. So what I'll do is I'll hang from there, go over to here with my pull cord, and the pull cord goes up on the cowl panel behind one of the wipers. Same as James's rally car, which you can see in some of the older videos. Yeah, just coming together. So what I'm doing at the moment is setting wiring, and I'll start fleece taping some and start running some. I've got to run some up through the inner guard, through a hole I'm building there, and all the engine wires go through here. The Webbers are back off. Gives you a bit of an idea. All the leads sit in here. Oh, have a look at this. This is something I had to do today. Rightio. So the 48s usually run these little suckers underneath, but my distributor clearance on the front Weber is so close that I had to countersink. So I thought I'd do them all. And we have my linkage arms on. Now I set them up on a jig, so all three of them are perfectly the same length to start, and I will set all my idle screws to just touching, and then I will set my bar perfectly, and then from there we can go longer and change the phasing of them if we have to. Alright, so yes, it's taken forever. We've still got some more fittings which we've got to fit. We've got to fit an oil cooler. The car goes on the hoist. The car be on the hoist probably tomorrow, Arvo. We have a 6 Series to finish off. And yeah, so end of the week it'll be running. It's got to be running by hopefully Friday night. I'll have it running. That's when I'd like to. I'll put a permit on it. We'll take it for a drive. I still haven't worked out what I'm doing for my oil catch can yet. We're running a little bit light on time, but yeah, it'll be there. Mallory Supercoil, Mallory Hi-Fi 6. That's where it's going to actually go, is there on some rubberizing. The coil's mounted, everything will be nice and low, everything will be out of the way. Now, pretty proud of this. We got the motor in middle of the month in Street Machine. So that's in the newest Street Machine that's just come out. Explains a little bit about it. One thing, I didn't get Brenton in there, Specialised Engine Services. He's my guru. Without Brenton, we couldn't have done the machining that we did on this engine. All right, he's that good. He's the guy. So yes, my biggest thank you is to Brenton Bassett from Specialised Engine Services. But yeah, look at that. It's in the Street Machine. Just shows people that just because the BMW doesn't mean it's not worthy of something good. So yeah, that was fitting for the for this month anyway. So yeah, end of the week, guys. This week's going to be a really, really busy one. What I might do a video at the end of each day and show you what I've been doing. So yeah, tonight I'm going to do some wiring and shit, and I'll start getting some stuff through the water fitting. So all the wires for the engine, the starter wires, the alternator wires, so the brown plug is dash, single wire. Black plug is EWP controller for the water pump. So EWP wire, like wires and stuff will all come down here, they'll all go through here. And then the EWP wires for the pump and the relay for the fan will all come down the side here and then down here. And then we've got to mould in the Mallory, the coil, everything's got to be in there, but no wires in the engine bay. That's the idea anyway, or very, very few, and they'll be under the Webbers, which is where you want all your wiring, isn't it? Directly under your carburetor, so if you have a fuel leak, yeah. It's all right. I've got a fire extinguisher that bolts straight in onto the tunnel too. So yeah, well, hope you all you guys and people have a lovely night. This week's going to be really, really crazy and busy. So any of the local guys, if you just want to come and help, hang out after work hours or something, I've got a bunch of friends that watch and stuff. If you guys think you can help, you think you can help us do something, mount some seats, something, by all means, later in the week I'm going to need some help. Okay, guys, you have a lovely day. Thank you.